Hello guys, I'm Pokemon here with Famous. Today we'll be doing another battle match video. And today's battle match will be Sceptile from Pokemon versus the Green Ranger Mike from Power Rangers Samurai. So let's get into the matchup. Both of them are green, like beings of nature that that fight with with little blades that they have. Sceptile has like blades of his arm, and Mike has his ranger sword, and both also use fight with plants and the beings of nature, and both have a magical item that can increase their power and give them a stronger form. Of Sceptile, it's the Mega Stone, and for Mike, it is the Black Box. And with Mega Sceptile and Super Samurai mode, Mike. So yeah, very basic connections, but it's very decent, right? This is my fifth most wanted matchup. So I really like Mike. He's my favorite ranger. He's green, he uses nature, and he's a samurai. What more can I want? And Sceptile is also very cool. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. So let's get into who wins. With this, I will not be doing multiversal Power Ranger scaling because I want this to be fair. I guess I do believe it does make sense, and does make sense on a certain level. I don't know ways you can. It does make sense, okay? If you composite both, it does make sense. And so, but I'm not gonna do that. I want this to be a fun video, okay? Not a stomp like the other Power Ranger videos I've done. So, yeah. Let's get into who wins. In terms of speed, Sceptile could scale to Rayquaza, which escaped the Earth's atmosphere within a couple seconds, right? For more from Earth to in the solar system and stuff like that within a few seconds, which should get to around several times faster than light. So there's that. With Mike, he can scale to mine any more than Power Rangers, which I'm pretty sure either they may have a speed feat. Sorry, just many things I'm trying to say at once, and so yeah. There's many things I'm trying to say at once, and I'm just gonna try to say it one at a time. Mike can scale to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which have which I think might have won Move Through the Galaxy, not sure on the exact feat, but they do have a billions of times faster than speed feat, so Mike should, blitz. And, let's go into versatility. Sceptile has a bigger arsenal, having several grass moves, dragon, poison, and fighting. It also has protect and substitute, which can stall out Mike and can poison Mike. We've seen that Mike can get hurt by poison, and so there's that. And if the poison's strong enough, he can demorph. So there's that. Well, Mike mainly has a symbol power with his Samuraiser, right? But there is one massive advantage Mike has, which is the Beetle Disc. The Beetle Disc the Beetle Disc uses fire in it, as shown when Jaden was using it in the episode where the Beetle Disc appeared in. So Mike could use that disc to, exploit one of Sceptile's weaknesses, which is fire, and most of Sceptile's arsenal is plant-based, which will burn. But the thing is, Sceptile can Mega Evolve, where he gains the Dragon typing, and Dragon is resistant to fire, meaning that it only do neutral damage. So he can overcome the weakness, but still would do a decent amount of damage. Sceptile has a bigger arsenal and could stall out Mike, but Mike still has fire on his side, while Sceptile doesn't. So let's get into raw power, okay? Sceptile could scale to Rayquaza and Recreation, Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre, which is the Creation Trio. And they created the Earth, which is, a planet, meaning that they have, planetary level of power, and with Magostone and stuff like that, you could argue Sceptile scaling to them. with Mike, he could scale to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which have defeated Rita, and Rita called a solar eclipse, which gets a planetary. But there's more. Mike could also scale to the Dino Charge Rangers, which fight Sledge, and Sledge got thrown into a sun, which gets around 12 star level, and the Dino Charge Rangers has fought Heckle, and Heckle has destroyed several galaxies, which gets to galaxy level. So if scaling, it's planetary versus planetary, or it's planetary against planetary, or dwarf star versus planetary, or it's galaxy versus planetary. So either way, Sceptile is either equal in strength or gets massively stopped. So let's go with planet. So if we just go to like the solar eclipse feat, so it may just be equal in terms of strength, but Mike blitzes while Sceptile is a bigger arsenal. So who would win in that? Which is more interesting than if we use the other option. This is the main reason why I didn't want to use complex multiversal Power Ranger scaling. So, all of that, equal strength, so strength doesn't matter. Well, but both can increase the strength. Sceptile could decrease Mike's strength with using debuffing moves, stuff like that. But he's too slow to actually land any of those, so yeah. And Sceptile could try to Toxic Stall Mike, which could work, but again, since Sceptile's not a poison type, it doesn't have priority and doesn't always hit, meaning that it could miss, and again, Mike's massive speed advantage allows him to dodge that. And thanks to Mike's Beetle Disc, which can allow him to use fire, which can burn up most of Sceptile's arsenal, means that Mike would be able to exploit on Sceptile's weaknesses and destroy and can counter a decent portion of his arsenal. So Mike has that. Sceptile still has a wider arsenal of more grass type, has a more grass type moves and other type moves like dragon, fighting, stuff like that. Also has counter, which if Mike lands a powerful attack with his Super Force Vortex, Sceptile could use counter after that move lands and then do double the damage, which could hurt Mike if it wasn't for the fact that Mike blitzes Sceptile. So a lot of Sceptile's also gets countered by the fact that Mike just blitzes him. So yeah, if Mike gets close enough, Sceptile, if Mike gets too cocky and thinks that he's already won, Sceptile could land the counter. But the thing is, not only does Mike blitz, but he's also a master of predicting his opponent's movements, which he literally had an entire episode in training in. With just his eyes closed, he can predict where his opponent's gonna attack and move just by reading the patterns. And with that, Sceptile doesn't have many things he can do. Yeah, could Toxic Stone, Substitute Protect, and stuff like that, but just too slow. And Mike also could control some of Sceptile's also using a symbol power, right? You can use a symbol power to control Sceptile's grass type moves, and while Sceptile hasn't really shown to do the same. Sceptile does have his drill tail, which is what it says. He can literally detach his tail and use it as a drill, but it's not only isn't it a natural move, it's not a natural move, but it isn't confirmed to have as much, a lot more power as Sceptile, and even so, Mike can still dodge it. So yeah. So with all of the, Sceptile is more versatile, and it could potentially win via Toxic Stalling, but thanks to Mike's superior speed, his Beetle Disc, his symbol power, and his superior skill and experience as a ranger overall, means that the winner of this battle match in a close fight without extreme scaling would be the Green Ranger, Mike. My favorite Power Ranger, my second favorite fictional character, so yeah. Yeah, that's the video. So yeah, peace guys, we keep on playing Bladers.